Okay, uses of minerals. Feldspar is made into ceramic tile. The porcelain tile is coated with feldspar, hardness of 6 on most scale. Potassium aluminum silicate in one case. Again, graphite, which has the same element in it as diamond, pure carbon, is made into pencils. Hardness 2 on most scale. Azurite and malachite and all kinds of ores of copper go into making our wire. Arizona and Chile are big sources of copper, major copper mines there. And yes, this really is from Lowe's, I think. The plastic, by the way, comes from petroleum, which isn't a mineral, but it does come out of the ground thanks to geologists. The iron that makes up our tools, our nails, comes from hematite, iron oxide. Take a look right there. The best saw blades are made with impregnated. That sounds weird. With diamonds in the metal. Why? Because the diamonds are so hard. A really good diamond saw blade. Well, take a look. $129. Is it worth it? Yes, if you can afford it, because this will last a long time. If you buy the $8 saw blade, you will replace it a lot. Now, if you're just a home workman, you don't need this. If you're cutting through sidewalks constantly, you're going to need this. GE has developed things besides diamonds, and they go with carbide using moissanite, artificial moissanite, silicon carbide. And it has a hardness of somewhere around 9.5, and it is a lot cheaper. So if you need a really good saw, but not the diamond saw, consider going with the carbide. I love this word in Scrabble, kerf. It's the thickness of the blade. Brass uses zinc and tin, which we mine. Again, this is PVC from petroleum, not really minerals, but without it, none of that. Clay is weathered feldspar. Remember I showed you a picture of silica tetrahedrons with water getting between it? When feldspar weathers, it turns into clay. And clay we can then pound together and bake and make into these terracotta pots. We use the rock itself for countertops. I just got this done in my house. And again, the steel in the sink comes from hematite. The feldspar creates, well, the porcelain in our toilets. So this is a little bit weird. When we eat, we put our food on porcelain because it goes on our plates. And then when the food leaves us, it sees porcelain again. Tungsten is mined. The glass for the bulbs is mined. Halite, salt, is mined, in this case out in West Phoenix. This is the Morton Salt Company out in Glendale. The zinc on the outside of buckets, galvanization, comes from the mineral sphalerite. Oil, again, not a mineral, and the plastic, not a mineral, but without geology, we wouldn't be using it. More plastic. I love my Max Cold. Glass comes from quartz, and this is a little blurry, sorry about it. Calcium carbonate, CaCO3. This is the back of a Tums. Calcium carbonate is number 2 on Mohs scale, calcite. Wait, yeah. Wait. This is not what I told you it was. It's a vitamin. And the main ingredient is calcium carbonate. Mostly it's filler, but it also gives you your calcium, which is listed right here. Only 45% of your calcium, you got ripped off. There's ferrous fumarate, which is iron. There's zinc oxide. By the way, when you eat total cereal and it tells you get 100% of your iron, like here, this may surprise you. How do you get 100% of your iron? Here's a way to find out. Take a bunch of total cereal, grind it up super fine using a rolling pin or drive over it a lot or something like that, and then run a magnet through it. You will pull out little iron filings. When you need iron in your diet, it's not some mysterious iron. It really is iron, like little pieces of nails. We need iron to make our blood work well. Now we have the Tums. My bad. The main ingredient, like a lot of American things, sugar. And the second thing, calcium carbonate. Lime, we call it, or calcite. Take a look. You're also eating talc, number one on Mohs scale, something called mineral oil, which comes out of, well, petroleum. Oh, well, at least they put flavorings in there so it tastes good. Ooh. Fluoride comes from fluorine in your toothpaste. And this is a fairly abrasive type toothpaste. It has silica in there, hardness of 7. So it actually wears down the teeth. Not a good idea. Titanium dioxide from the earth. Colgate, also hydrated silica. It's softer than quartz, but it's still pretty hard on the teeth. Can't get too much of this stuff. Hydrated silica. Girls, take a look. Mica and silica are in your makeup. Why did they put mica in there? Remember how it flakes off? It gives you that sparkly look. But they brag that it's talc-free. Ooh. But then they put mica and silica in there. I don't know what the difference is. Other makeup, first ingredient, talc. Second, mica. Then we go into petroleum products. Iron oxide, which is hematite, which gives it the kind of reddish-brown color or rust color. Again, it'd be a lot cheaper just put your face in your backyard and in the dirt. When you have masa or cornmeal, they put in there a little bit of calcium carbonate, also known as lime. You put lime when you're mixing cement. Calcium carbonate. Remember, the new comet, I can talk, is made of a softer material, calcite. And it says that in here somewhere. If we were in the class, somebody at this time would raise their hand and show me where it is. Without scratching. Antiperspirants use zinc and aluminum in them. Aluminum, zirconium, tetrachloride. And again, girls, this is where you think most of the diamonds go. That's really not the case. In this case, it's a wonderful drill bit and another drill bit. And these are drill bits too, which go way down in the earth looking for oil or for water. This is the drill bit that you stick down into the ground on the end of a long pipe. Here's a better version of it. It's pointing up because you don't want to point it down. This stuff will really scratch the table you set it on. These guys all go around together. It's really kind of cool. That's it. Thanks for watching.